back to PyroFalkon Plays Monster Rancher 4. In the last episode, we dove down into the volcano once again, mostly to teach Aerith some moves, which she has, and hopefully get Loza to learn fire lore, which he has not yet. But we're still on floor 5, or rather we just got to floor 5, so it shouldn't take too much longer before he has enough experience points to hopefully get it. We left off at a battle in the last episode. Nothing happened, although something almost happened, because I had Loza as the lead at that moment, and it took me about 5 seconds to realize it, but luckily the opponent was not very... Damn it, I don't want Earth lore! Get rid of Earth lore. Fuck Earth lore. No, but I want you to keep high counter, yes. See high-speed opponents, not about accuracy. Get rid of high search, it's okay. Actually, no, get rid of water search, we don't use it very often. Wild Stomp, that's nice. That's still not fire lore. Let's see. Life damage C, accuracy D. Okay. And what does fire, earth, whatever. Accuracy and life damage up? Hell yes. That's the only thing I want. I don't care if crit and guts go down. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Anyway. So floor 5 is the one where I believe we got stuck on the last time we were here, when we encountered a named monster in front of a pink barrier. New Jack was taken down and we had to bail, and it wasn't pleasant. Also not pleasant is New Jack probably isn't going to last very much longer after this, because this is his second adventure in, you know, woo, new stone, cool. This is the second adventure in pretty much as many episodes, and he's already on the 5th life stage, which is the last one, so he doesn't have much longer to go anyway, and this is not going to help matters. New Jack has been a very faithful servant, though, so we will always remember his sacrifice, especially when we breed him with another monster. Hell, maybe if I go for another pure tiger, I'll name him Jack the Third. I don't know, I actually need to open up the comments again and see what kind of names you guys want for monsters, because I didn't write those down, and I meant to, and I forgot, because my memory sucks, just like I said in the last episode. So apparently, my short-term memory is awful, but the one thing that my short-term memory always remembers is that I have a crappy short-term memory. And I'm sure to inform you of that, constantly. Next time I go to a job interview and they ask me what my greatest weakness is, I'll say my short-term memory, and also my short-term memory. It'd be kind of funny, but then they might think I'm on drugs. And then I probably would get not hired. I almost said fired, but you can't really be fired until you're hired, right? Oh, New Jack. Man. Given how many experience points everybody has, I'm not so sure we're even going to be able to grind up for anything more. This might be... I may just have to live with Loza not having the fire lore trait thing, which is fine. I just really want it. If I remember right, fire lore increases life damage but decreases accuracy. So if I don't get it, it's not a huge deal since I value accuracy so much, but I really want it because I like pure damage better. So, whatever. It is what it is, and part of the challenge of Monster Rancher is learning to work with your monsters even if they don't have exactly the right traits, moves, or abilities that you want them to have. Just like a coach in any professional sports team. You don't have players who can literally do everything, so you need to learn how to use everybody's strengths to your best advantage. It's one reason why I like this game as much as I do, because I like that management aspect. It's almost like a puzzle game to me. That you have a bunch of tools and you have to... And it's kind of bad to call something living a tool, but even living monsters in this game are just data. But anyway, you have all these tools in your toolbox, and you have to know how to use them the most effective. Okay, here's the stupid bullshit. So it was floor 6. All right, New Jack is looking forward to getting his revenge here. Yep, it was this guy, Flazer. I'm hoping this... I wonder if this means that there's something special beyond that gate. Maybe there's something new that was added because we're in post-game, or maybe it was just... Well, okay, I wish you had done that the first time there, Jack, but whatever. Anyway, so I'm hoping there's actually something interesting here, but you never know. Maybe it's nothing. That dude was worth a lot of experience points. So maybe we'll get something special. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just an obstacle in your way to slow you down from continuing through the volcano. Who knows? I think the end of the volcano is the 10th floor? It certainly is when you're in the main campaign and you fight the final boss. He's on the 10th floor, so... Just maybe. Oh, you look so composed, New Jack. You look so composed that you were doing that little moonwalk thing. Aerith obtains Thunderlore. Abandon Thunderlore, yes, because I prefer Slinky Dance or Silky Dance. Either way, that's not good. Silky Dance, addled. C damage, or C accuracy with E damage compared to C accuracy with E damage, except it's more expensive, so we put it there. Kinda weird having the monsters do little dances. Well, maybe it's more of an adorable dance than a sexy dance. I, of course, immediately assume it's a sexy dance, but I have no basis for that. It's just an assumption. Alright, let's keep on running through this volcano, see if we can get those last few experience... Yeah, see, we're still going here, floor 6 to floor 7. Oh, grinding. The bane of JRPGs. I don't know, man. I want to love JRPGs in spite of their grind. Well, I do. Whoa. Wow. Just looked at something on the computer that scared me for a second. Anyway, I do love JRPGs in spite of their grinding, but I wish grinding wasn't such a big deal. Although, the cool thing is, a lot of game developers nowadays know how annoying grinding is, and they seek to fix that. Like, a lot of games with quests, like even MMOs, but maybe that's a poor example, but any game with actual quests, like, usually the quest rewards so many experience points that grinding is unnecessary. You need to grind for quests, but you don't need to grind for enemies, which feels better, I guess, unless you're just unless you don't like quest hunting. Of course, if the quests take a long time to do, then who cares? I mean, which system is better? Doing a quest that takes a fuck ton of time to do, but you're not really doing anything except running from point A to point B? Or, whoa, there's a thing. Or fighting 100 million enemies just to get whatever goal you're trying to get to. I don't know. It's probably just personal preference. Like, the Akamura is a huge grinder. She loves grinding in games. Or, if she doesn't love it, she can at least, like, tolerate it to the point where it's totally fine. And she doesn't mind it. Looking for treasure. So, for RPGs, there have been a few RPGs where she has volunteered to grind for me because I don't want to friggin' do it. Like, her favorite series of games are the Tales. Her favorite series of games is the Tales series, and I kind of enjoy the Tales series too, but it is a very old school JRPG, even the newer ones like, say, Tales of Vesperia, where the grinding just got to me, and she happily volunteered to grind on my save file for me. I need to go back and finish that game too. It's been a while since I've played it. Actually didn't get very far either. There are many games that I'm behind on. I have a bit of a backlog, but my current problem is I'm finally going back and playing Dragon Age 3 again after writing the strategy guide for IGN. And, like, whenever I write... And I know I've talked about this on the show, but I've also picked up a bunch of subscribers through this series, so just in case you don't know. When I write strategy guides, it's fun as hell, and I enjoy the money, especially from IGN, but it's very exhausting, and it always makes me hate the game. Every single game I've ever touched that I've had to do a strategy guide for, I've needed to at least step away from it. And Dragon Age was no exception, although even while I was playing it, I knew how much fun it was, and, you know, I could tell how well designed it was, and I knew that when I would eventually get burned out, which I did get burned out of Dragon Age, that once that burnout settled, I'd probably be a lot happier. And now that the burnout settled, I've actually marathoned all 3 Dragon Age games, because I've never played number 2 until just a little bit ago, and I've been seeing the brilliance of how well the story is connected and all the various lores, and it's a fantastic series. And just as I had thought, I am absolutely loving Dragon Age 3. In fact, that's what I had to tear myself away from today in order to record this series. It's a Jack in the Cho! So, anyway, I'll probably... Actually, I won't go back to it. It's been a weird couple of weeks for me, because last week or the week before, now I've kind of lost track, but whichever week Batman Arkham Knight came out, I pretty much played it for 3 days straight while doing literally nothing else with my life. Which was fun, and I haven't done that since high school, and I enjoyed it, but dear God, there's a reason why adults don't get away with that shit. And, fuck Lucky Star. Part of the reason was I was completely shot for work the next time I had to go in. But that said, it was a really fun game. And then, so I, like, went from playing nothing but Arkham Knight to playing nothing but Dragon Age 1 and then 2. So, it's been a while since I've even played anything else or had a social life. So I'm trying to get back into that. And it's fine. It's good. Luckily, I don't have much of a social life to begin with, so it's not like a whole lot of people miss me. But I haven't been doing my videos like I should have been, so here we are now. Hopefully, with Batman out of the way, I will be able to get back to a somewhat normal schedule. 8 episodes at least per session, which means a week and a day of content per session, hopefully. Because, I usually don't cross comments between series because, I know how you guys watch these videos, and I also know that most of you only watch one series of mine, which is fine, whatever. I do that for Let's Players too, anyway. So I don't normally talk about comments that were on a different series, but in my City Skyline series, the last few episodes I've done, which were episodes 33 through 36, if you want to go check them out, I was so sick that the majority of the comments, especially for episode 33, was, dude, don't do videos, you need to conserve your health, and we will get along without a video for a bit. Here's the thing, though. As much as I appreciate that, and as much as I'm sure you guys mean it, YouTube's little algorithm is kind of douchey, and if you don't watch my stuff regularly, then I'm dropped from your subscription feed, even if you're still subscribed to me, until you come back and watch it again. And, it's been discovered that if you don't produce a video every 2 weeks at least, and the more the better, and you don't get watched, then you get dropped from all your subscriber feeds. So I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of my health if it means I keep having content and you guys keep watching, and it makes me happy too. Plus it usually makes me feel better despite being ill, although last week was an exception because, dear God, I was in bad shape. So I mean, whatever. But that's why I wanted to get some videos out somewhat fast. Let's players who have, or not even Let's players, just YouTube people who have tons of subscribers like JonTron don't feel the hit when they take months or whatever between episodes. But I do, since I'm a little guy. A little tiny itty-bitty fish in a big pond. So I have to keep pumping them out, you know? Plus, guys like Markiplier has, like, the only reason he broke his 1 video per day was when he had, like, emergency surgery on his stomach or whatever. So, you know, who am I to bitch about having a few allergies? So, you know, I try to entertain you, and I hope, or I know you guys appreciate it. I almost said I hope you do, but I know you do. I would appreciate a lack of a runny nose, especially since I've taken pills for it, but I guess we can't always get what we want, can we? Like for me, for example, I want to get out of here by the end of this episode, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that because we only have a few minutes left. We're still only on floor 7. Getting tons of experience, which is just wonderful, but we never got fire lore. I'm not sure we will. And, we're sort of stagnating here. I don't want to just bail. I want to at least try. Oh, we're on floor 9? I thought we were only on floor 7. What the hell's wrong with me? I guess I've been talking so much for the past little bit that I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. That's pretty sad. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, good. Good bet, me. I didn't think the exit would be this way, but given the map shape, I bet you it is. Yep, there's the exit. One more floor. Maybe. Hopefully. And we still haven't even tried the super dungeons yet. I haven't even touched those pieces of crap. Because all the monsters there seem to be S-class, and we do not have any S-class monsters other than Jack, and I'm not sure how far he would get, since S-class monsters are really freaking strong. Mainly since you're supposed to have multi-generational monsters by now. I actually started a new save file, a new side file that I was working on earlier, although I haven't played it in a while. But my intention there is to never explore every room and to never create monsters from scratch unless I have no choice. You know, like, to force myself to breed them and everything. But with the Let's Play here, you know, I'm trying to show you guys different... Oh boy, this looks foreboding. I'm trying to show you guys different monsters and stuff. So I don't really mind the fact that I'm using a lot of Generation 1s, but it does give me the problem that I do have a lot of Generation 1s and it's taking forever to train them. But whatever, we reached the end of the volcano. We're out of here. Finally, we achieved one objective. We did not achieve our other objective, but that is okay. The way we raise Ryu from now on will determine... Right, so he is now in life stage 2, and now he can start using objects. So we're going to immediately schedule him for the M target so we can get his accuracy up. Arith, you are working on intelligence. Loza, you are working on power. New Jack is still working on accuracy. We got out of there without much of a scratch. And Lubu, you are working on accuracy. Right. Alright. And that will do it for today's episode. We didn't get much accomplished in the last 2 episodes, but we'll start making some progress tomorrow, I promise, because we're fucking done with adventures for a while, hopefully. So thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for another episode.